welcome to Tiny Elephant. In this video, we're going to be making an adorable three-dimensional octopus granny square. Feel free to try out your own combination of the yarn colors, so let's get started. I'm going to start with red yarn for the body of my octopus by making a double magic ring. To make the magic ring, hold the yarn tail, wrap the yarn around your fingers twice, insert the hook, pull through a loop, then chain one right away. Usually, when you pull the ring closed, that first stitch just gets so lost right there. So, that's actually my extra stitch. Now chain 3. Chain 3 counts always as a double crochet, so it is my very first stitch. We need 12 stitches in this round. So I'm going to do 11 double crochets into the ring. My 12 double crochets are completed. Now, I'm going to take my crochet hook out and tighten the ring, so you'll have your yarn tail and 2 loops on the inside of the work. What we need to do is identify which loop is to be able to tighten up. So very slowly and gently give your tail and a little bit pull to see which strand of the double magic ring moves. Take that moving one, then we pull it firmly, so that it closes up this inner circle tightly. Then, pull the tail end nice and tight. I always do the magic ring with double loops, so that the ring doesn't loosen up over time. Now, I'm going to join in the beginning stitch with a slip stitch. So into the 3rd stitch of the chain 3, do a slip stitch. Our round 1 is finished. So move on. For the round 2. Chain 3, it counts as first double crochet. In the same stitch, make 1 more double crochets, so increasing in each stitch for this round. Then in the next stitch, I am going to do 2 double crochets. In the remaining stitches do exactly the same. We should have now 24 stitches. At the end of this round, make a slip stitch into the first chain 3 to secure the round. For round 3, we're going to do repeating of 2 increases and 1 regular. So chain 3, you can set a stitch marker here. We want to come back to this later. In the same stitch, where chain 3 comes out, insert our hook into the front loop. We will make a double crochet. In next stitch, also 2 double crochets. Then in next stitch, a regular double crochet. We just repeat this until the last stitch. and then we will join to our first chain 3 with a slip stitch. We have now 40 stitches. Alright, so I've finished my 3 rounds here. So round 4, we are going to work a round of single crochets, just in the front loops. Chain 1, it doesn't count as a single crochet. We must do a single crochet in the same stitch. Into next 4 stitches, we are going to work a single crochet. Now I have here 5 single crochet. In next stitch, we are going to work 2 single crochets. Here I am taking both loops again. Then in the next 2 stitches, we are going to work 1 single crochet each. Now we repeat the sequence of single crochet increase followed by 2 regular single crochets 9 more times. Now I have my 10 sets of increase plus regulars, and in the previous stitch I have done an extra increase. Then in remaining 4 stitches, we just do regular single crochets, and just in the front loops again. Once you have this 4 stitches done, make a slip stitch to close. We have a total of 51 stitches. Now the body of our octopus is done. I'm going to hide the yarn tail. We are going to do the square part. This is the wrong side of our work. We see the remaining back loops from round 3 and round 4. We are going to start at the beginning single crochet stitch from previous round. You can also count it, in the 5th stitch from right side. So turn over the work, insert the hook into this stitch. Pull up a loop, chain 1. Here I am going to do a single crochet. Now, I'm going to take this tail and work over it like this. Then chain 3. Skip 1 stitch, in the 2nd stitch, make a single crochet. So we create a chain 3 space. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Two chain spaces. Okay, now chain 3, we are going to jump down to the round below. Find out the chain 3, maybe you have set a stitch marker here. I'm going to count 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In top of this stitch, make a single crochet again. Actually, the exact stitch counting to begin is not quite matter here. What important is to have 12 chain 3 spaces, so that we can create the square shape later. Then chain 3 and skip 2 stitches, single crochet again. Repeat it, until we have 9 chain spaces. Now my 9 chain spaces. Chain 3, we go up to the round above. In the first back loop, here we make a single crochet. Chain 3, skip 1, single crochet again. Then last chain 3, we want now to make a slip stitch to close the last chain space. We have now all 12 chain spaces. In this we are going to work the granny clusters. So chain 4. It counts as a double crochet in the chain space behind. And a chain 1 space. Into next chain space we are going to work here 3 double crochets. And chain 3, to create our corner space. Then into the next chain space, we make here 3 double crochets and chain 1. Next chain space, the same, 3 double crochets and chain 1. Next, 3 double crochets and chain 3, that's a corner again. So we need 3 double in each chain 3 space, and chain 1 or chain 3, depending on the parts of square. into the last chain space. Here we have already a chain stitch as double crochet, so we will do only 2 more to complete it. Then I just joined with a slip stitch in the chain 3. So I have a round done. It looks like this. 3 double crochets in each chain space. In the corners we have 3 chain stitches. Next round is straightforward. What we need to do is be careful with beginning of each round. We should realize in which chain space does the chain 3 belong with. So, we slip stitch into the chain space. For next round, we chain 3. This chain 3 is just placed on the end edge of chain space from previous round. It fits still 2 more in front of it, so I'm going to work 2 more double crochet. Just like that, 3 double crochets in chain 1 in each chain 1 space. In each chain 3 space, we are going to work 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets, then chain 1. Now I have all I need for this round. For the next round, chain 3. At this point, no more stitches can be placed in front of it, so chain 1 more to create chain place. So we move on to the next chain space. We are going to complete that chain space later. Now I hope you see the pattern clearly, so you can make the granny square as big as you wish. I'm now completing this chain space with last 2 double crochets. I now worked 4 rounds of granny clusters. It looks like this. I'm going to make 2 rounds of single crochet. You can cut the yarn now. Pull up a loop as chain 1. I'm using white yarn. In the same stitch, we make a single crochet. Into each stitch I'm going to do a single crochet. Also in each chain 1 space. In chain 3 space in the corner, I'm going to make 3 single crochet stitches. A slip stitch to join the round. Last round, more simple, single crochet in each stitch. And now in each corner we have 3. Here we work in second stitch 3 single crochets. When I get to the end, I'm going to join in the same exact way as usual. Cut the yarn. Finally, let's crochet some arms for our octopus. So in those single crochet stitches, we pull through a loop, then chain 21. Now I have 21 stitches, skip 1 chain. In the following 8 stitches, I'm going to crochet a single crochet. Then skip 2 stitches. In the next stitch, 5 double crochets. Miss 2 stitches again, then single crochet 2. Then, skip 2. 5 double crochets in the next stitch. Then, skip 2. Last single crochet. This is one arm. I'm going to make a slip stitch to reach the next stitch. Here we are going to chain 21 again, and do it exactly like just before. Like this, we make 8 arms. I have all the arms done. What we need to do is now the sexy mouth. It's very simple. We just make a slip knot. Then chain 6. Back to the first stitch. Here we are going to do a slip stitch. So we created a small circle. Into this circle we are going to crochet 10 single stitches. Chain 1, it doesn't count as a stitch. We make 10 single crochets into the circle. And then, continue a slip stitch to that first stitch of the round. Cut the yarn and leave long tail. I'm going to sew it up. Finally, cut the yarn. And I used hot glue to stick 2 pearls for eyes. Our granny square is now done. I hope you guys enjoyed this pattern. Have a nice day and see you in the next video.